Hey guys, and welcome back to TCG Fix. This is Hanley.
Hey everyone.
I'm Lance. And today we're opening like a ton of boxes for Alex K. So Alex K, very long time supporter of our channel and always a very generous supporter. Thank you, Alex, for your tremendous support of this channel. Without you, I would have a lot less videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we start the video, Alex actually reached out to me and was like, hey, do you know anybody who's selling the HasCon 2017 edition and with the Grimlock? And I thought, yeah, like I know some folks in the Bay Area, and so this is it right here. I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing it with everybody else, but like, so this is brand new. It comes in this tissue paper. I'll very carefully put it back together. And yeah, we're not going to take it out of the box, but this is what it looks like. So,
Sword of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. So very cool little addition to a collection. And so this will go out with the rest of the cards to you, Alex. So I'll put that back in and let's get started. So we have 2 draft boxes and 4 collector boosters. So let's start with some draft boxes, shall we?
I'll put these off to this side.
Okay, so box number 1, yep.
And Lance, the handy dandy box opener.
Box opener, the box cutter. All right. I used to use a lot of these box cutters when I worked at Long's Drugs way back in high school. Yeah. It's a company that doesn't exist anymore, like many. They got bought out by CVS, and so it was like a local drugstore on the West Coast. Yep. And yeah, lots of restocking that I did, and so needed to open up lots of boxes and break them down. Alright, so this is box number 1 for Alex K. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, I see the camera's picking this up.
It's fine.
Alright, well.
People care about the cards, not my face.
Alright. Well, we'll figure it out. Yeah. My other tripod stand I brought to the game parlor last night to like open up cards, and unfortunately, I left it there. Yeah. So that was my fault. All right, Thieving Magpie into
Swords to
Plowshares, and the Body Snatcher for our first rare into the common Savannah Lions. Wow, this is so dark. The inking is so dark.
Better that than it being a bit washed out, I would say.
Do you remember those original cards? Like, it was a crapshoot. Some of them were super contrasty, and some of them were super light.
Absolutely, that's how it goes. Depending on where they were printed.
Yeah.
Wax and Wane, Mystic Enforcer, Arcanus, Gem Palm Incinerator.
Oh,
look at that
foil Wrath of God.
Borderless foil Wrath of God. That looks nice. Look at that.
Nice. All right, here we go. Next pack here.
Yeah, I think the removal in this is a little bit better than Timespell Remastered. You do have Terror.
Terror. Yeah.
Speaking of Terror,
I got
in Nature's Lore, Dread Return. There's Pacifism at common as well.
Oh, so, interesting. Yeah.
Kamal. There's our first mythic.
Nice.
Retro Frame Kamal. That card is a beating in limited.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. Just gives things +3/+3 and trample. How do you deal with everything having +3/+3 and trample?
You don't. That. Yeah.
You die.
Yeah.
All of like some percentage of their lands become 4/4s with
What is that Ravnica card that does that? It's got like the water buffaloes on the art.
Oh.
It does the same thing, but it's
Overrun?
Like, I think so.
Yeah, Overrun.
But it's a sorcery card, right? Yeah.
This is Overrun on a creature.
On a creature.
Last chance. Look at that. Back-to-back mythics.
We're hitting all the mythics in the beginning.
Yeah. Lull in the retro, and then that's it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, the last box, all the mythics were in the back half. So now we're hitting two in the beginning.
Yeah. All right. I do find these American packs a lot easier to open, which is nice because you can like tear the packaging into nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Tormod script into
Tiana.
Tiana.
And there's a maze of it.
All right, good card. Good card. Impulse. Also pretty fun to use. Yeah. Undying Rage. Somebody told me this is a good limited card.
It's decent. Yeah, it's decent and limited. It is less good against blue decks, because blue decks can just bounce the card in instant speed, and then you don't get the Undying Rage back.
And you're screwed. And there's so much bounce in this set.
There is a lot. And speaking of, there's Mana War. Yeah.
And the Lion.
Snap. Yeah. And then White Mane Lion. Well, White Mane Lion only targets your own creatures. So.
Oh yeah, the White Mane Kavu was the combo from Time Spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Higher Zombie. Look at that. Nice little rare. Retro Frame Counterspell at common. Also decent. And an island.
It is kind of crazy to see Counterspell back in rotation at 2 mana.
Yeah.
For a long time, it was like 3 mana or
cancel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the difference between, older Magic design and Magic design now. You know, in the old days, spells used to be better, creatures used to be a lot worse. And now in the modern design, nice little Shivan Dragon there. In the modern design, it's they want to be more interactive, I think, and so creatures got a lot better and spells got worse.
Yeah.
So,
now that the creatures have the spells built onto them.
Apparently. Yes. What is it? I don't know. What is it? I haven't printed a just vanilla creature in like 7 sets or something like that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
A creature with no text on it. You know? No abilities, just flavor text. No,
they did that with the collector packs. What was this set? I think it was
Retro Wrath of God. That looks nice.
I think it was in like Kaldheim where they printed like literally nothing on the lower half of the card, and it's like people were really confused. Like,
it's been like I said 6 or 7 sets. More than that. Kaldheim was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, and it was like it didn't even have flavor text. Didn't have any. It was just blank, and it was like what?
But nowadays all creatures have at least something. Like a haste. Oops. Now it's a lightly played card space.
Yeah. And a terror, retro border terror.
Yeah.
That is beautiful art. That's Seb McKinnon.
Yeah, that looks nice.
No, Adam Rex.
Nice job, Adam.
That looks like a Seb art. Yeah. That's cool. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, like nowadays, creatures have something. They've got like menace, or they've got prowess. Prowess is a very popular thing now. So I haven't seen an actual grizzly bears in a long time. Where is my grizzly bears? Fate Shifter.
That was one of the things that like having
Jester's Cap again.
Nice.
Clowning around, are we? Undead Gladiator.
That was one of the misses, I think, of Magic 30. Like, if you're gonna do Magic 30 and make the cards non-tournament legal, then like give an opportunity for new players who never ever played these cards that are 30 years old at this point, to like play with the original sets and see how like it felt.
Final Embrace. Right? This card is excellent in blue-black.
Okay, nice.
Excellent rare. Nice little retro.
And then a counterspell. Ooh, this is very blue heavy deck pack right here.
But then I take the Spine on Embrace and take every blue spell I can after it, I think, in drafts.
Yeah.
It's not I'm just like, okay, definitely want to take this.
Building around it?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, okay.
It takes one of their creatures, and it's like a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
Plankton Kavu. Takes one of their creatures, you block it with something else.
Ooh,
Borderless Gemstone.
Gemstone, that's beautiful.
That looks nice. Yeah, look at the Gemstone line. And a Retro Spirit Link.
Nice. Alright, next pack here.
Oh, man. Have you ever put a Spirit Link on your opponent's creature so that it basically acts as a pacifism?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. It says whenever an enchanted creature deals damage, you gain that much life.
Oh, see, as a kid, I thought it was like, I'm giving my opponent that life.
Nope. You gain that much life. That's why it's written that way.
Triskelion and Foil.
Foil Triskelion. Yeah, I told this to a couple different people, and they were like, what? Really? I was like, yeah, you can. I did that as a kid. I use it to stall sometimes.
You were a much smarter kid than I was. Yeah, I think you're just a much smarter person than I am, period.
Please, Lance, don't. It's just, I've just played this game for a while. Recoil.
So have I, and I didn't know that.
Yeah. I remember when this card first came out in Invasion.
Oh,
Borderless Jester's Cap. So Jester's Cap, Borderless Jester's Cap. We had that in the last video.
Yeah.
Look at that. Mind Stone and a Phyrexian Ghoul. Yeah, so I remember when Recoil first came out in Invasion, look, even 12-year-old me was not a genius. I was like, this card seems. I like the art. I remember the card for the art, but I don't remember it being very good. I was like, I don't think this card. Yeah. It's like, what does this card do? It doesn't seem very good. And then now I realize, and after I played Magic for longer, I realized how good it was. Yeah. And so now it's fun to see it again and use it, and it's still just as
Chainer
good.
Dementia Master.
There's Chainer. I remember reading the book for Odyssey when that card was first printed.
I've heard the books are terrible.
Some of the books are okay. Some of the books are. I mean, like, look, think about it this way, right? Like, I don't know if you ever read the old extended universe, like Star Wars books. Mm-hmm. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. You know, they sort of run the gamut that way. But I kind of like the way that the lore was set up in some of those books. Okay. You know, before they had the internet and just posted them every week. Mm. Retro Frame Zera. It's a B.
It's a terrible card.
Yeah. Yeah, it's certainly not something I necessarily want to play 3 colors for.
I almost tried to build around it yesterday, and then I realized, this deck is horrible. Like, to draw a card, I have to pay 3 mana.
And you have to tap it.
Yeah, and it's a 1/1, and then I immediately scratched it and just went blue-green.
It's white, it's 1/2, and it's a...
there's the Royal Assassin.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Like, once you have the Royal Assassin on board, like, you can't really attack against
it. It only has 1 toughness though, so you do
that's the thing. You gotta wait until like you shoot it, and then it's safe to attack again. And then it stalls the board.
Yes. Unless your opponent has a Sarah Angel, in which case you're just in trouble.
Yeah.
And that's why Royal Assassin works best with Icy Manipulator. Because back in the day, that's one of the few ways you can kill Sarah Angel.
Yeah.
Maze of Ith. There we go. Well, I guess this also stops.
That would fix that as well.
Yeah. There you go.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah. Milliken.
Into Nantuko Monastery.
Mystic Remora.
Yeah. I like the old artwork with the fish.
I like the old art a little bit better too. That's a nice card.
I opened one last night.
Oh, there you go. Still worth something.
Is it?
It's probably worth a few bucks.
I think in draft it was terrible though.
Yeah.
Cumulative upkeep.
The cumulative upkeep, not having extra turns to be able to draw cards is, I wouldn't say it's terrible, but it's certainly much less good than in Commander or multiplayer formats. Let's say. Yeah,
well, I mean, a lot of these cards when I was a kid, it was like
Legacy Weapon. There's one of our mythics. I think that's our 3rd mythic.
Nice. Back when I was a kid, that with the fire, with the shooting star. Yeah,
that looks really nice.
That was really nice. As a kid, a lot of the cards that I opened, it was like, what the hell am I ever going to use this in, right? And then when Commander became a thing, it was like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, what was that black card in the 30th anniversary card that everybody wanted? I think it was an Ice Age. But anyways, it was
Gang Commander. That's a nice rare.
It was a card that nobody wanted. Yeah. And then when Commander was a thing, then it was like it became a thing. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Mystic Remora is very much that way.
Yeah.
It's yes.
Necropotence. Yes.
That's right.
Nobody wanted that card back in the day. It was like a bulk rare. It was
Arcanus, the Omnipotent. There we go. Yeah, I don't know, Necropotent. Yeah, definitely. Turns out when you have a lot more life to play with, it just does not matter as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Life is but a resource.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I remember
Sphere?
Revel and Riches from Original Exelon. When it first came out, people were like, it was a bulk rare. Like,
Yeah.
But then after they printed more treasures and people realized the treasures was going to become a thing.
Yeah.
That card shot up to like $15.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Well, speaking of things that shot up, like, I was going to buy the Grimlock, I think, when it was like $300.
Yeah.
And I didn't buy it then, and because of all the Transformers that came out in Brothers War, I had to, like, pay more for it because it shot up.
Dark Depths.
Ooh.
There it is.
Ooh, that's
borderless. Look at how blue that is.
I love that.
That looks nice.
Gorgeous card,
Yeah, that looks nice. Unfortunately, there's no Thespian stage, so you can really cheat out the Merit Lage. So you have to do the Dark Depths the old-fashioned way.
Is there a Merit Lage token? I remember that was like a big deal.
Yeah. So, interesting thing about that, they actually increased the drop rates of tokens. I want to say in like Guilds of Ravnica or something like that. But a few years ago, they actually increased the drop rate of tokens. But tokens used to go by the rarity of the card that made the token. So mythic tokens, or like Planeswalker emblems, for example, those are always the hardest thing to find. And those tokens would, like, I remember the joke was for the longest time that the most expensive card in Dragon's Maze was the token from, what's it called? The Voice of Resurgence. Because those are so hard to pick up. Because it was a mythic card, and only the mythic card made it. Oh, Retro Windborn Muse. Ember Beast and a foil, empty the ones. But then later on, they changed it so tokens are just much more common. I guess they realized that, you know, what's the point of like printing the ad cards when the ad cards don't really do much. Might as well just make
instant throw them away, kind of like junk mail.
Just make more tokens.
Test of Endurance.
I think that's our 4th mythic.
All right. And
Renewed Faith.
I'm hoping for like a mythic in this slot.
Yeah, we haven't seen a foil rare yet either.
Okay, all right.
I don't think.
I think we're at 8 packs.
Actually, no. I think maybe we did see a foil rare. I don't remember. We'll have to check the tape later.
Oh, it all blurs together once you open enough boxes.
I know, right? Ritz Grove. Ovinomancer.
Hunley didn't know he was going to sign up for like 8 boxes.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come over, open a few boxes, go watch the football game.
We're still planning on the football game. But,
I got a few hours, but
Dragon Engine, Gamekeeper.
Time does go by.
The good news is the collector boosters go by really quickly.
Yeah,
they're only like 10 minutes each, and the Clifftop retreat into the
Goblin Matron.
All right.
So we should hopefully still get another mythic, and hopefully it's a good one. Yeah.
That Force of Will.
Yeah. We can hope.
Where's the tutors? I haven't seen any tutors in this box.
I hear we see a lot of them in the collectors.
Yes.
Though.
Oh yeah.
Chainer's Edict.
Oh,
look at that full art Chainer's Edict.
Beautiful. And another second Clifftop.
Because that's clearly what we need.
Strange.
More Clifftop retreats.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely going to keep a case of this around so that, like, in a year from now, we can play these.
It'll be a great draft.
I think it's going to be really fun. So I'm not mad at keeping the draft boxes.
No, the draft boxes. I think.
And I honestly
Oversold Cemetery in Borderless.
And honestly, I think because the collector boosters were printed in Japan. And some I felt the pull rates on the collector boosters have been better than the draft boxes.
Well, they are collector boosters. You get more shots per pack, right? So.
Yeah, well, sometimes they're not better than doing the draft boxes. But
I think there are small sample size biases here, Lance. This is what I'm hearing. Oh, speaking of small sample size, Chainer again? We had double Clifftop Retreat, double Chainer in this box.
Wow. All right. Kind of need some help here. We need some help.
Good mythic in the last 4 packs, hopefully.
All right, here we go.
Caldera, Crusade, Dragonwell, Zur the Enchanter in Retro. That's nice.
They printed that guy so many times now from Cold Snap.
Yeah, very good commander, specifically commander.
Yeah.
There's some competitive EDH lists that run Zur the Enchanter. So there's not very many commanders that rise to that level of power. So that's always good. Swords to Plowshares, Mystic Remora in the Retro this time.
That's our second one.
But this one, at least this one was in Retro. Both the Clifftop, I think maybe one of the Clifftop retreats was in Retro. You do get some retreats.
We're getting a lot of duplication in this box. All right, last pack magic. Let's hope. One more. All right.
Lance's last pack magic. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Mishra's. Yesterday, somebody destroyed this when it turned into a creature, and it's already getting mana screwed.
Oh boy!
Oh god!
Worldly Tutor.
All right,
ask and you shall receive.
Apparently. All right, there's the tutor and empty the warrens.
Okay, so I think if we get a 5th mythic, I think this box will do pretty well then. But
right,
still a great experience opening packs, no matter what, right?
Yes, it's always fun.
Yeah.
It's actually better having somebody open packs with.
Lance's hands get tired. That's what it is. Oh, I see a borderless Arborea.
Oh.
Look at that. That looks nice. Also a commander card. Oven Eyes in retro and a foil Sun class. Oh, look at how the
nice
art pops.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Alex, for sponsoring all these boxes. We're gonna move on to box number 2. We'll see you guys on the next video, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy doing these videos. And seeing this clamp in front of Hanley's face.
It's okay. I'm not worth as much as these boxes. Don't worry about it.
You're worth more, Hanley. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you later.